We are building the number hunt game from the Why by Python curriculum. Now we are at a very interesting point where we have a correct algorithm, but that's just excruciatingly slow. Because look at this, the way it's working is that it changes the guess by 1 or -1, and hence it's correct but very, very slow. The question that comes up is, okay, how can I speed up this algorithm? And you know, the first thought that must come to your mind is that, okay, why is it that I'm making steps of 1? Why can't I make bigger steps? I'm going to say, I'm going to create a variable called, say, guess step, and I'm going to set it to, say, 10, so I can make steps of 10. And I say, okay, look, if my guess is smaller than the number, then I say I'm going to reduce not by 1, but in fact by guess, say, step. On the other hand, if the number is large, if the answer is L, then I say I'm going to increase my guess by, say, again, guess step. For this purpose, I'm going to start with a guess of 1 because that illustrates my point more clearly. Let's say again my number chosen is 35. Let's see what happens now. So when I get this algorithm going, so all right, as usual, the first loop gets skipped, and now I'm in the second loop here. I click enter. It says, is it 1? Well, my number is larger than that, so I say, all right, it says, okay, let me, instead of going to 2, 3, 4, 5, it's very, very slow, let me just be a little bit more aggressive, and I say, is it 11? I say, well, it's larger than that, so I say 21. It tries 31, still larger than that, so I say larger than that. It says 41. Now I say, well, now my number is smaller than that, but look what has happened here. We have in fact created an infinite loop once again, this time not because of an inadvertent mistake in coding, in terms of like indentation or not putting some statement, but by logic we have created a mistake. We have created an infinite loop because now my program is stuck inside this loop forever. I say, it's 41, I say the number is smaller, it's 31, I say number is larger, and this just keeps going on and on. Of course, you might argue that if the number was indeed, let's say 31, 41 or 61, or if I choose a random number, there will be certain numbers where, I will be able to solve the problem. But in general, this algorithm is not correct because though I tried to be efficient, but then I ended up in a situation where I have in fact created an infinite loop. How do we fix this? Let's think about this. In fact, it's quite logical, it's quite intuitive even to a small child. But again, we have to code this up. What is going on is that, let's say we start at 10 and say the chosen number is 55. I go from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. At this point, I must turn back. But in order for me not to go back to 50, I must reduce my step size, which means my guess step cannot be a constant. It must in fact go down. Now, once again, a lot of options open up, let's say. So one option is that I can set my guess step to, say, maybe less than 10, right? I can make it 9, then I can make it 8, and I can make it 7, and so on and so forth. That way I'll kind of converge to this number. Or I can be very conservative here. I can say, all right, let me just set my guess step back to 1. In which case, you can argue that if I start at, let's say, 1, and I have to get to, say, 90 something, so I'm going to make 9 long steps, and then at most maybe, let's say, 9 small steps, right? So again, lots of options exist, but the important point is that in this case, I must, when I turn back, I must reduce the step size, which means that I have to somehow figure out I have to somehow figure out that I need to turn back, and that is going to happen when my answer changes. We look at it subsequently. In fact, there is one more problem that we need to solve here, that sometimes when we are being aggressive here, we are going in larger steps. Sometimes we may in fact overshoot the limit. So for example, let's say I were doing not steps of 10, but let's say I was even more aggressive and I was doing steps of 30, let's say. Now I might go from 1 to 31 to 61 to 91. If the number is still more than 91, then I go to 121. So I want to avoid that, which means what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to put those conditions over here first. I'm just going to say, okay, look, if, my guess becomes, let's say, less than 1. So if I'm going, let's say, in this direction, guess becomes smaller than 1. I just put, let's say, if guess is, say, less than 1, then I'm going to say, well, let me just limit my guess to, say, equal to 1. And if my guess is more than, say, 100, so I put again a condition here, if guess is more than 100, because those are my limits, I'm just going to say, well, guess is equal to, say, 100. Now, though there's still this problem of the infinite loop that we just talked about. We will talk about that later. We will solve it also. But let's just see this working. For this purpose, just to illustrate my point, let's say my number chosen is 95. And my step that I'm going to take is, say, 30. Right? So now what's going to happen is that when this code runs, so I say, okay, click enter. Remember, my number is 95. So I say it's more than 1. I say it's more than 31. I'm going quite aggressively towards my number. So I say more than 61. More than 91 also, but remember, because of this check here, if I had not put this check, then this number would have become 121. I don't want that to happen because that doesn't make sense. So I'm saying, okay, look, let me limit my guess to 100. Now it's 100. Yeah, I say it's smaller than that. But of course, right now I'm stuck in an infinite loop. So I'm just going to keep shuffling between, say 70 and 100. But you see the point that I have limited my max gain, my max guess to the ultimate limit, the extreme limits. We'll come back in the next video and again correct this algorithm so that it converges, and we'll find that this is still more efficient compared to the most conservative algorithm that we started with once we fix this. If learning Python through such activities is appealing to you, do look at our website because there's a lot of content that you'll enjoy. Take care. Thank you so much.